One of the biggest holdouts for patients looking to start on GLP-1s is the fact that it's long been an injection.
Between affordability and kind of having a fear of needles, it was something that I just dragged my feet on.
Jane Zuckerman is one of the many patients I've spoken to in recent weeks that have started on the Wegovy pill. It's drug maker Novo Nordisk's new oral weight loss drug. The company said more than 500,000 prescriptions have been written for the pill during the first month of its launch.
I reached a point in my journey where I said, do I want to be stubborn and try to do this the right way? Or do I eventually want to die from being as overweight as I am? I reached a point where I knew it was time to try something else.
But it's still early days, and many patients have yet to reach the higher doses. And like the injectable version of the drug, it's not without side effects.
Nausea was definitely the big one, and that made it difficult to really hold down any food or water. But after the 2-week mark, I kind of hit a breakthrough with the side effects and went back to feeling more of the positive impact of the medication.
Now the question is, can the Novopill help boost the company's overall performance? It's fallen behind competitor Eli Lilly in recent years, and despite recent success with the pill, its stock price has still lagged. Novo is still fighting to win back obesity market share from Eli Lilly, whose injections have seen greater demand in the US over the last year. And that's partly because Lilly's injections are more effective than Novo's Wegovy shot. Novo is slated to report first quarter sales in May, and it's the first time its earnings will include results from the pill. The overall Wegovy portfolio is expected to increase from $13.5 billion in 2026 to $18.9 billion in 2031. And by that time, it's expected to account for around 15% of the portfolio. Lilly won FDA approval for its own weight loss drug on April 1st. And while Novo had a 3-month head start on the oral version of its drug, it now faces a direct rival. Analysts say that Lilly's pill could still win a significant share of the market, especially given the number of remaining untreated obesity patients globally. So Novo's head start may not be that meaningful in the long term. Lilly's oral GLP-1 is also less restrictive than Novo's. Wegovy users currently must wait 30 minutes after taking the pill before eating or drinking. Lilly's version of the drug doesn't have that restriction. Aside from avoiding needles, analysts are also attributing Wegovy pill's relatively low price point as one of the reasons for its early success. It's even rolled out a subscription model to lower costs even further.
When I was doing the math for this medication, for me, it was worth making cuts in other areas where I knew I didn't need to be spending money. Because for me, you can't put a price tag on your health.